early in the morning. I've arrived in the farm to check on the effect of the yesternight's rain. No, we have not been having rains for quite a long time, maybe 2 months, and that was having some effects on the farm. Let's walk around and see the effects of those rains yesternight. Have a look at our arrowroots farm. They were really suffering because of the shortage of the rains. These arrows, they live by water. Without water they can't survive, or when the water is less, they shrink, especially these ones that we just harvested. Look at this one. It is taking time to catch up because there was no water. Look at this one. It was somehow drying, although after every harvest they must first shrink. Then after shrinking, then they come, they rejuvenate, they come back strong. So like this specific area, this was the first area to be harvested, but without the water, they were really suffering. But yesterday we had a very serious rain. It rained at night, and you can even see how wet the soil is. The soil is very wet, and that's something very nice. Without the rain, it was already cracking. This is somehow this is a clay soil, and one of the properties of a clay soil, without the rains, they crack. In this our farm, this farm, in a year, like we only go two full months without rain. That is somewhere between January and February, and between July and August. Those are the only 2 months that we usually go without water flowing in the farm, because those are the dry months. You see these channels, these ones, this one, this is another one here. So these are the channels that these are the channels that water uses to flow in this farm. So we usually only have 2 dry months that there is no water running in the farm. But again, if you dig just to 1 meter underground, you'll eventually find water. So this year's climate was a bit rough on the farm, especially the upper side. You see this side, it is not badly affected because it has deep soils, and the water is not too much deep as compared to the upper side. You can see, because after every harvest we try and dig. Like this area has been weeded. This entire area, the weeding has taken place. As you come this other side, so it is the routine. You harvest, then you dig. You harvest, you dig, such that it makes controlling of weeds becoming easy, because we can only dig once when they have just been harvested. After that, you cannot dig with a hoe anymore. You'll only have to come inside and uproot. And this other side, you can see the bit bigger ones. We have not fully cleared them, like compared to this other side. This other side we have done total clearance. You cannot come here and harvest anymore. But in this other side, you can still find some small ones, because we have quite a huge number of customers who often demands that, I want those arrows. Yeah, they are very nice, So you have to work with the demands of the customers. So that's what's happening in this farm. And now that the rains are back, the parts that were suffering, like this side, I know they are not going to suffer anymore. and they are going to grow and mature again, and we harvest, and the cycle continues. So this is my morning vlog at our farm, and I hope you enjoyed it.